We can't hear Tutor, so can anybody hear her?
I guess she's been kicked out again.
Co-host, take over now.
Okay, let me take it up. Let me take it up from here. Thank you very much.
Rich, relax. Rich, calm down.
Can you hear me?
Rich, calm down. Don't take it up. Hold on first.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay. You are calling from the other.
Sorry about that. It's internet. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, and where did I start with Amnesty International? That what President Bola Tinubu government is subjecting Aloy Ejimako and Prince Emmanuel Kanu to comes in the context of a much wider crackdown on a civic space. This travesty of justice must stop. So, this is the report from Amnesty International. So, they are seeing everything that is happening. And now, I want to connect that to what Senator Ted Cruz tweeted yesterday when this was going on. He said, Nigerian state and federal officials have created an environment that does what? Facilitate mass violence. Did you hear that? By downplaying or ignoring these atrocities, as they are doing now through a public campaign of denial, including through the media and by enforcing blasphemy and Sharia laws, which exist in 12 states and the federal level. He went further to tweet that, as the Christian Association of Nigeria recently said in a statement signed by the organization president, many Christian communities in parts of Nigeria, especially in the north, have suffered severe attack, loss of life, and the destruction of places of worship, and cries for justice and protection are too often met with delay or denial. And then he further said, this is what is going to connect what I just read from Amnesty International, because Nigeria does not respect any law. Now he says, according to the most recent comprehensive report on Nigeria by the US State Department, these people are not backing down. And I love it because they are the ones that have carried this load for us. They are not backing down. They are following up. So let me just read what he said, what he tweeted. He said, the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom and Open Doors is one of the watchdogs. The human rights situation has not improved. Did you hear that? Has not improved. And the religious persecution of Christians is escalating. What does this mean? It has not improved. Nothing has changed. Even when Nigerian terrorist governments have heard that a bill has been submitted for them to be redesignated as CPC, and there is a call for targeted sanctions, they have not just said, okay, let us pretend to calm down and see if we can improve ourselves. Let us see if the scale, the rate that they've taken them to the highest scale of 10 in the country that is killing Christians, let's see if we can even reduce to 5 and be at the scale of 5. No. They don't know that what happened yesterday have also catapulted them. In fact, if there's anything called stage 11 or 12, that is where they should be. Because they say, let me read it again before we go to the program. Say, according to the most recent comprehensive report on Nigeria by the U.S. State Department, you know that Briggy has been registered with U.S. State Department. So we are a legal entity. And U.S. State Department, they know us. U.S. State Department, the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, this is where Ted Cruz heads also, and Open Doors. The human rights situation has not improved. So our Onyendu is part of this human right that has been violated, and nothing has improved. So the protest of yesterday means a lot for us, which is part of what this space is all about. Now, why this matter more than every other protest that has been carried out in Nigeria? Why does this protest that happened yesterday matter a lot? I just linked up one now. So let's see another one. Because the arrest of lawyers and journalists produced names and timestamp videos and witness testimony that are usable in diplomatic briefing and media reporting. So we needed more evidence to nail these people. And that is why Ted Cruz is saying that the human rights, let me go back, that the human rights situation has not improved. So if they are waiting to see improvement of human rights from Nigeria, they will wait till their kingdom come. It will never improve because they have a target. Did you see that? They have a target. So AP News and every other news media carried the story worldwide within hours. Within hours. Because I so much thank God and I pray that God should continue to bless Elon Musk, because if there was no Twitter, YouTube would have blocked all of us. Facebook would have blocked all of us, because by that time, Nigerian government might have pumped billions to them as they pump and gave to that Lebanese man that came out and said that there is no genocidal war, that Muslims have been killed more than Christians because money have exchanged hands. Only two of them are countering the genocide of Christians. Al Jazeera and a U.S. advisor to Arab world and Africa. Only two of them. And right now, Al Jazeera is getting that is serious knock from international journalists telling them, how could you come out and say there is no genocide killing of genocide on Nigerians, Christians? Sorry. Why are you denying? So this wasn't just another protest that happened and faded away as usual. No. This was documented evidence of state repression that the international community can never ignore. It was too much. They couldn't ignore. It had to wake up a BBC. You see, BBC that ran away. They said, no, this one is too much. Let us just, try and report, even though we will not report everything that happened, but let's just register our names. They have refused to report about the genocide going on. They are paying deaf ears to it. BBC and CNN. So from that protest yesterday, we saw those that are betraying us within. Those leaders that failed to show up, even when they gave consent. It's okay. They gave a support. But what happened yesterday? We did not see them. All the prominent Igbo political leaders, all the pastors, there was no pastor. I don't know that one that wore purple, whatever. What do we call this thing? I can't call that. I can't call that. Is it chasubul? I can't call that chasubul. Is it a sultan? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Out. Okay, so I saw that one. But where are all the pastors in Biafra? Where were all those pastors that came out and campaigned against Goodluck Jonathan? We did not see any of them yesterday. We did not even see any senator. None of them. None of them. They didn't even make any public statement. They just disappeared. Yeah? They tweeted, they gave press statement, but when that day came, they all ran away. We did not see them again. And if you ask why they didn't show up, I just need to balance something here. Yes, because some leaders might fear arrest or illegal consequence, especially when they hear that Aloy Ejimaka was arrested. So they may be afraid of this to attend the protest so that they will not link them to proscribed group according to them. Let them keep on sleeping. And all these high-profile politicians like senators, Abaribe.
Tutos. Can anyone hear Tutos again? We can't hear her. Can I hear her? We can't hear her.
We can't hear her. We can't hear her.
Tutos,
maybe you did your other room.
Just refresh your system and come back again. And let's see if it will stop. Give me a reaction, Tutos. You can hear me. Give me a reaction, Tutos. You can hear me.
Yeah, but somebody can still be speaking while she's
that's what I want
resolving the issue.
That's what I want to know. If she's resolving, so I can go ahead and keep the house warm until she comes back. Tutos, it's like she's already refreshing our system. Okay, Rich, let me just give you this chance so you can make your submission because you are from homeland before Tutos come back. She can go on my network. I'll kick me out like 10 times or 5 times. Thank you, my brother. Greetings to you, great Biafrans. Greetings to you, great comrades, and special thanks to the host, Madam Tutos, the co-host, Mazi Tutos, Tutivai, Mazi Simatuni, and every other great comrade that are here present, Mazi David Unana, Mazi Unyeka, Ike Ukudi Namba, Mazi Non-So 1 million, Solomon, Emeka Oragu, our minister, our beloved mother, Mommy Eunice, our beloved mother, Mommy Unki, the Honorable Minister, COS, Minister Snow, our beautiful mother, Betty Ford, our veteran, our father, Ben Uwabo, Emmanuel Biafra Free Energy Tech.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Good news. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you now.
All right.
I'll wait for her. Let her just round up so we can start and pass in the mic. Please wait. Okay, no problem. All right.
Okay. So all those people, they disappeared. But the truth here is that fear doesn't excuse abandonment. It doesn't. So when you endorse a cause publicly, you have to stand for it. It's either you stand by it or admit you were never serious in the first place. Why would they give endorsement and then the 9 minutes when they needed them, they disappeared? Because to me, that their absence revealed something very, very critical. This is my own observation, that they still believe they can work within the Nigerian system. They still think that there is political capital to be gained by playing Nigeria's game. They did it intentionally. Because when you listen to what Showore stated, Showore said, Tinubu is a product of protest. He was able to get to that place because of protest. But now, he is trying to stifle freedom of expression. I'm quoting Showore. I'm quoting him. So this absence confirmed to ordinary Biafrans that they should not trust their future to these people. They've been trusting their future on them, but now they have flipped. Our salvation will not come from Abuja. It will come from all of us uniting together. That is where the freedom will come. And that will give us more reason for us to live. So this is why the protest, despite being violently dispersed as we saw yesterday, was a very strategic victory for all of us. Because it exposed the fraud of Nigerian political class. It exposed them. If you ask me now, did it awaken Biafrans? I will tell you yes. This is my belief. But when you pick the mic, you can, say how you feel, because I want to talk about those that have been sitting on the fence. Because for decades now, a portion of our people have been sitting on the fence. Currently, new people have joined those that have been sitting on the fence. Yes, that is what they've been doing. Because they have these old lies that they have in their mind. Oh, I can stay out of this. There is no...
Chai. Internet is just kicking and kicking her
business
out.
comes first. But I want to tell them that the genocide in the Middle Belt and the daily violence in that land that they are staying have proven that they cannot be neutral in this war of extermination. They cannot be neutral anymore. Because when they come for your neighbor because he's a Christian, when they destroy your farm because it is owned by an Igbo man, go back and listen to what Showore said in the interview after the report. He said that our Onyendu is staying in the detention because he's an Igbo man. It's not even about fighting for freedom, it's because he's an Igbo man. So when you keep quiet, know that your silence will not save you. So you are either part of the resistance or you are part of the collateral damage. Just you have to choose one. Because the protest was a living, breathing example of this that happened yesterday. It showed that the people who have chosen to stand up are the ones writing our history. You see, you cannot be sitting on the fence right now again. Because you thought that you could sit in your house and the war would pass by. No, you will be a victim very soon. The war is already at your door. So the only question is, will you lock your door and then hope they will break it down last? No. Or will you come outside and help us build a wall to protect everyone? That should be the question you should answer. And some of them will be saying, oh, our leaders have sold us. Who told you? Who told you? Our governors and senators are in the position to help us. They are working behind the scene. And that is the same story that they've been telling you for years, ever since they kidnapped our Onyendu. That is the same story. It is the ultimate proof that these men are not our leaders. These men are not good to be even called, in fact, to even add L, they should be called devils. These are the collaborators and prisoners of the Nigerian system. If you look at their faces when they grant an interview, they are so helpless. They will wear fine clothes, but inside them, guilt is killing them. Because they have no power to stop the killing that is going on. They have sold their soul to the terrorist government. They have sold their birthright to Fulanis. That is what is happening. So they don't even have the voice to demand for our leaders' freedom. So if you are looking up to them, you are wasting your time. It should awaken our power in unity. Because most of you might have been saying, oh, one person cannot make a difference. What can I do alone? That global protest was a stunning display of raw people powered strength, power of unity. Because it wasn't ordered by the government, no. It was not funded by any politician, no. It was a collective role of a people who had enough. They came together to speak the truth. They came together. When we stand together in unity, there is nothing that we cannot achieve. So why are you still sitting on the fence? The protest of yesterday should awaken you that Biafra is the only solution. Biafra is the only solution. The debate is over. The time for you say, oh, maybe, what if is gone, blah, blah, blah. All those times have gone. Biafra is the only solution. So to all Biafrans who have finally opened their eyes because of what they saw yesterday and what they will continue to see and what they've seen in the past, we are telling you, welcome home. Do not feel shame for your past silence, but feel the power of your newfound voice in Brigi. Come back home. There is no more fence for you to sit down. There is no more fence. Come back home. Because what you are seeing, that protest to me only show one thing, one important thing. Because the sleep is over. It shows one thing, that grassroots mobilization is very important. And when you depend on your illegitimate Nigerian politician in Biafra land, it will not yield any outcome. They will kill us one by one. That is what happened yesterday. Just one thing. Grassroots mobilization. And it showed the international community a story, that protest that happened yesterday. It showed that they are complicit. Not just incompetent. That is what it showed. That Nigeria is a complicit in what is happening. Because Nigeria always claim that the killings are as a result of farmer headers and clash, or it is because they lack resources to stop bandits. But when they get these resources, they will take it and pass it on to the terrorists. That is what they have been doing. But what happened yesterday? What did that protest reveal yesterday? This is the center of this space. What the protest revealed yesterday and the importance of the significance of the protest to Brigi. What did it reveal yesterday? Yes, because the Nigerian state has immense resources, enough information, tremendous information according to Kunle. You see? But the same government claimed that they cannot stop Fulani from killing Christians in Plateau State. They can swiftly deploy soldiers and police to suppress the protesters, peaceful protesters yesterday, and also in our region. And international community have something to take away from what happened yesterday. Because this demonstrates that the state inaction in the Middle Belt is a choice. It's a choice, not that they are incapable of tackling the terrorists. It shows us that violence against Christians and the suppression of Biafrans are two sides of the same coin. And if you also, it connects the dots between political repression and religious persecution. This is my own belief or what I feel as the image or what that protest showed the international community regarding the situation in Nigeria and also the Nigerian government. Because this Nigerian terrorist government, they try to, hide issues. They will say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is a separatist problem. A Middle Belt is a farmer haters problem. But that protest that happened yesterday, our Onyendu is from Igbo ethnic group. He's a Biafran. And he's the most prominent high-profile symbol of a political prisoner. So the protest showed the world that for millions of people, that the political struggle of Biafra and the religious persecution of Christians, they are not linked. So they see the same system, targeting them on both fronts because they are linked together. So that is what they have seen yesterday. Because you cannot solve the religious persecution crisis without addressing the political grievances that fuel the demand for Biafra. That is the picture that the international community saw yesterday. And it demonstrated a total collapse of the rule of law. Totally. Which Amnesty International have also made statements on that. Because Nigeria presents itself every time as a democracy governed by the rule of law. But that protest that happened yesterday highlighted Awonindu's illegal detention despite court orders for his release. So if the government, disregard its own Supreme Court for a high-profile figure like Awonindu, what hope does an ordinary Christian farmer has in Nigeria? So Nigeria is a state where, might makes right. They don't believe the rule of law. But that protest also benefit Biafran diplomatic engagement in Washington, D.C. This will be my last section that I just want to touch some things, then I will pass the mic. Because we are also gaining. We are gaining, not as Nigeria is consuming their shame. We are gaining. Because Briggy lobbying has taken advantage of this. They now have undeniable proof of popular support. Yes, because when they are being questioned by congressional staff about whether this represents what the people want, they can now point to thousands in the street, globally, and mainstream media headlines. So this proves that Briggy, from being seen as just a representative group, they are going to be seen now and recognized as a legitimate diplomatic arm of a verified popular movement. They are going to even add more respect to us. That is what is going to happen now because another evidence have been added. Our Briggy, our APM, can now walk into the congressional office with the protest tape. He also shared, so he has this evidence. Fact. He will show to them and say, this is the more reason why we are leaving Nigeria. This is the more reason. Look at what happened. They will say, look at October 2020-25. Look at peaceful protesters demanding compliance with court orders. Look at how they poured tear gas on them. Look at how the lawyers were arrested. Look at how journalists were detained. Look at how politicians endorsed the protest disappeared. Politician who endorsed the protest disappeared. Where are they going to? Where did they run to? And all this while, 32 Christians are killed daily with the government complicity. So this is not just a democracy. Now a lot of evidence will be there to show to Washington, D.C. when they go. It validates a failed state argument. Because if you look at Briggy, the core argument of Briggy is that Nigeria is a failed state, incapable of, protecting its citizens, and that a dissolution of Nigeria is the only solution. So that protest of yesterday, the protest during with the ongoing genocide, happening right now, because they have not even come out of the first accusation, they entered another one, is a perfect real-time example to use in diplomatic briefing. They all came together at the right time. So it proves that Nigeria is not just failing, but it is an inactive perpetrator of violence and injustice in the country. So it will now allow Biafra's diplomat to say, oh, engaging with Nigeria is futile. You see what is happening? I really thank God that this thing happened simultaneously. So the only path to stability in the region is to support Biafra sovereign nation. That's it. That is the only thing that will bring an end to this injustice meted on Christians, meted on Biafrans. It also creates responsibility to protect, because the international doctrine of the responsibility to protect mandates that when a state fails to protect its population from mass atrocities, the international community has a responsibility to intervene. Yes. So they will now quote this act, responsibility to protect. That is what is happening. So the protest of yesterday and the state likely violent response to it provide fresh evidence that Biafrans are an endangered population by their own state. So this has framed the Biafran struggle not as a secessionist movement as Nigeria claimed, but as a survival movement, making international intervention very easy and legal. Are you seeing what is happening? It also forces a choice on the international community. We are benefiting more while Nigeria is failing, covered with shame. That protest make it possible for countries to not to remain neutral anymore. It's not possible for them to remain neutral anymore. That was why BBC had to jump out. So they are either on the side of the people peacefully protesting a genocide and illegal detention, or they are complicit with the Nigerian state perpetrating this act. So this puts immense pressure on countries, especially the US and every other country in the world, because it has become politically and morally good for them to support Biafrans to leave Nigeria. I will yield my mic here because a lot of hands are up. I will yield my mic here, and my co-host, they have something to say before we pass the mic. Let me not talk again so that others will have what to contribute. Please share the space if you are just joining. Share the space, big Ono. My co-host, Toti, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Two thoughts. Like, how many hours do we have to spend on the stage so we can know how to manage the time, because we have a lot of time.
Let me add 2 hours. I'll end by 10 p.m. here.
2 hours, and they have taken 1 hour only you. How can you? No. It's not possible.
Are you timing me, Onyeka?
You have taken more than 2 hours. You not take more than 2 hours only. You, my mommy, tutors. But we enjoy. Also, we enjoy your speech, my lady. You are a great orator. We enjoy you so much. But you have to increase our time, please. Okay? It's always
saying. 2 hours now. 2 hours. Toti, go ahead. Toti, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Let me use my mic. I will not talk again.
We enjoy your speech, but have to increase the time, my lady, please.
Yeah, please. We need to manage the time. Tutor, do you want to say something?
No, I'm not saying anything again. I leave the mic for you. You want them to crucify me? I'm not saying.
So can I go ahead?
Yeah. No, let them fully wait. The co-hosts are there.
your mic, please. Let's meet our mic, please. We need to manage the time because we have a lot of people here that wants to speak. Please, Rage, we will take, maybe we'll take 10 minutes, please. You can go now, Rage. Make use of your 10 minutes. Go ahead.
10 minutes? Okay. Thank you very much. Did you say 10 minutes?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is a whole lot of time. I should be able to say my mind with 10 minutes. Once again, I greet all the Biafrans all over the world. I greet lovers of freedom and friends of Biafra. Thank you very much for putting on this space. Special greetings to all our mothers that are here present. Mommy Betty Ford, Mommy Nkeruka. She's still here, she has left already. Mommy Tutos, Mommy Eunice, and all the great mothers that are here present. Thank you for standing by your children, by standing by your husbands, by standing by your brothers, your uncle. Thank you so much. Greetings to all our leaders from time past and to these very present days. We salute you for fighting for your people, for making sacrifices for your people to have a better life. And I really want to say a very big thank you to the Bia family. This is the best family you can have. You understand? You know, some family gather to have meeting to destroy themselves. But you can see our Bia family, we always come together to discuss how we can be free, how our people can have a better life, how our people can have good roads, employment opportunities, good medical care. Because when we talk about Biafra, when we talk about freedom, these are the things we are talking about. That when we are sick, we should be able to walk into the hospital and treat ourselves in an affordable and a standard hospital. You understand? To have good roads that do not cut short our lives. This is what Biafra is all about. This is what freedom stands for. Freedom from oppression, from insecurity, from terrorism, Islamic jihadism and terrorism. This is the freedom. This is the Biafra we are speaking about today. And I really want to say a very big thank you to all our leaders, especially Mazi Nandekano, who really stands for the interest of all, not just the Biafrans, but even the indigenous people in Nigeria, in indigenous people of Oduduwa, Hausa. And I want to use this opportunity to once again say very big thank you to a dear brother and a dear friend, Comrade Omoyele Showore. You have broken records and set records again, and these records will last for a very long time. Thank you very much for what you do for the Biafran people, for what you do for humanity. And I really want to say a very big thank you to all the indigenous people, the youth of Biafra, the youth of Nigeria, be they from Ududuwa, be they from Arewa that were present in this protest. There is a write-up that I read, and it really touched my heart that there was this particular man from the northern region who went to the protest, and when he was preparing for the protest, he had about 130,000 naira in his bank account. And before he left for the protest, he sent 100,000 naira to his wife. And he told his wife that as he's going to the protest, if Nigeria police or Nigeria army kill him for going to a peaceful protest to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the wife should use the 100,000 naira and take his two children and travel to her parents' place, that in case Nigeria police or Nigeria army killed him in the protest like they always do. But if they did not kill him, that if they arrested him, that he should use that if they arrested him, that he was not going to stay in their custody beyond the 1 month, that is not going to be in custody beyond 1 month, that 100,000 naira, that the wife should use it to take care of the children until he comes out. That is very touching. This is what we are talking about. Our fight is not against the indigenous civilian, the ordinary Nigerians or Yoruba or Hausa or even Fulani that are peace-loving. Our fight is not against them. Our fight is against this foreign entity that was installed to kill us called Nigeria. Our fight is against the owner of this foreign entity called Nigeria, who are also foreigners. Our fight is against the strangers that are managing this foreign entity called Nigeria that is installed to kill all of us, the indigenous people. Our fight is not with ordinary people, the ordinary citizens of Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, or the Biafran. You understand? This is why you can see whenever we come across Abiodun, we and Abiodun, we eat together in the same place. We and Ayo, we eat together in the same place. We and Issa, Biafrans and Issa, we eat together in the same place. Biafrans and Ahmed, we eat together in the same place. We don't have problem. We hustle in the same market. We hustle in the same areas just to survive. We go to the same market to buy. We don't have problem with all of these people. Our problem are these terrorists, these foreigners that are managing this foreign entity called Nigeria, owned by foreigners. Entity that is installed to kill all of us, to use hunger to kill all of us, to use bad roads to kill all of us, to use bad hospitals to kill all of us, to use lack of employment opportunity to kill off all of us, that we the indigenous people will have to run away from our land just to look for greener pasture, just to look for better life. Our fight is against these people. Our fight is against these political terrorists and their stooges. They use in uniform. They use in rag. These are the people our fight is against. These are the people that Mazi Nnamdi is fighting against. So what happened yesterday is a display of the love that the common man have for themselves, because at the end of the day, we are all the victims. What we suffer in Biafra, they also suffer in Yoruba, in Ududuwa. They also suffer in Hausa. The ordinary Fulani man also suffers it. You understand? So, but those that say we should not live, that we don't have right to live, these are the people our fight is against. And everyone that showed up in that protest yesterday, I really want to say thank you very much. That was a noble thing that you did yesterday. And that being said, speaking about the topic, the protest that changed everything, and Biafrans now see one solution, Biafra. Yes, that is the only solution. Because Nigeria is not a place that is suitable for the inhabitation of human beings. You understand? A country where you are not allowed to say your mind, to speak your mind, where you are beaten, they use hunger to beat you, they use Fulani terrorists to beat you, they use bad roads to beat you, they use lack of employment to beat you, they use injustice to beat you, they use anything you can think of, bad hospitals, no schools, bad schools to beat you. Things as small as water, pure drinking water, good drinking water, they use it to beat you. The political terrorists, they oppress you. They use the military, they use the police, they use different group of terrorists that they recruit to beat you. Yet they don't expect you to cry. That is not a place that is fit for human being to live in. You understand? This is why we cry for Biafra. This is why we fight for Biafra. So I want to encourage the world that they should come together and support the restoration of Biafra. That is the only way you can find a lasting peace to the killing of Christians and innocent civilians. We need a country that obeys the rule of law. A country that respects international treaties. Take, for instance, Nigeria. They signed a treaty that international kidnapping is a crime. But today, a British passport holder, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a citizen of Biafra, was kidnapped from Kenya. Not only kidnapped from Kenya, extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria and locked up in the DSS Donjo for over 5 years now. Our Peak Court has discharged this man. Many courts has ruled in favor of this man. Has even told Nigeria to pay compensation and release this man unconditionally. Yet Nigeria refused to release him. Is this the kind of place that you want human beings to live in? Nigeria is unfit for humans to inhabit. So to save lives, the best thing to do is to dissolve Nigeria, to disintegrate Nigeria. Let the indigenous people have their own country, have a say in their own land, in their own ancestral land. Let this foreign identity imposed on the indigenous people go. Let this foreign identity imposed on the indigenous people be dissolved. This foreign identity is Nigeria. It doesn't have meaning in our languages. Nigeria does not have meaning in Isoko language. It doesn't have meaning in Yoruba language. It doesn't have meaning in Igbo language. It doesn't have meaning in Igodomigodo. It doesn't have meaning in Anyoma, Ika, Ikwere, Idoma, Ibibio, Akpakioro, Ita Anang, Igala, Igede, Idoma. Nigeria does not have meaning in all these languages. It doesn't have meaning in Yoruba language. It doesn't have meaning in Hausa language. This is a foreign identity that is imposed on us by a stranger to make life a living hell for us. An identity that does not align with our values. An identity imposed on us to kill all of us all. And today you can witness mass slaughter, mass killing that are being carried out by the foreigners that manage this foreign identity. That are being carried out by foreigners that are managing this foreign entity imposed on us by the foreigner, by the stranger. This is why all of us, we need to go our separate ways. Let us go our separate ways and align with our common values and align with those that have the same mindset with us and align with those that have the same value system, the same traditional culture, religion with us. How could you be in a country that has two laws, Sharia law and secular law? Somebody from muting or her mic, I don't know. It's kind of interfering with my.
Yeah, Rich.
Or is my time off? My time is off.
Your time is up. Just take 1 minute to round up. That's why I'm ringing the bell for you. Just take 1 minute to go to the next.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So the people need to have their freedom. The people need to take their land back. This is why we are fighting. This is why we are speaking. Nate se odere Biafra. Nate se oderu foma. Nate se odere Biafra. Oriana te se odere Biafra mere yo. Nate serio odere Biafra. Nate serio oderu foma onyavo. Nate serio odere Biafra. Oriana te se odere Biafra mere yo. Nate se odere Biafra. Nate serio oderu foma. Nate serio odere Biafra. Oriana jeta emere Biafra mere nya. Oriana jeta emeru foma mere nya. Oriana jeta emeru de mere nya. Oriana jeta emere woma mere nya. Oriana jeta emere lu mere nya. Oriana jeta emere Biafra mere nyayo. Thank you very much. Wherever they call the name of Biafra, I will answer. I will be there and answer. Wherever they speak about freedom, they speak about Biafra, they speak about goodness, they speak about light, they speak about development, security, I will be there. That is the meaning of the song I just sang. Thank you very much. I yield the mic.
Yeah, thank you very much, Reagan, for that submission. Isi McTony, your hand is up. Do you want to say something before we move the mic?
Yeah, thank you very much. I was just thinking of something. I don't know if that makes sense. Is it possible we don't allow people to, talk 10 minutes stretch? Find they have 10 minutes, probably make their submission maybe 1 or 2, 3 minutes. Go back if you have something more you want to say. You can come back up. We give you the mic. You say it so that we make this space kind of interactive, so that because I want to believe some people are at work, they just want to quickly chip in something and get back to work, and stuff like that. It's just a suggestion. I don't know if that works. Thank you.
It's a very good suggestion, but the reason why I'm giving 10 minutes is based on the hands that are up and the time that we have here. So I just want everybody to give their submission so tutors can be able to bring down the space whenever she's ready. So I don't know maybe if to reduce the time to 5 minutes, but I think 10 is okay.
Continue with 10 minutes, please. No reducing.
All right, Master Nico, you can go on. Please make use of your 10 minutes wisely, please. Because I was talking.
Thank you so much.
10 minutes here.
Humbly, respectful. The thing go affect them. You see, I thank our orator, the tutor indeed. The name, it goes by the name, and the tutor will enjoy your oratory. I'm telling you, when next you give big time, then you speak at length, because we're enjoying your speech is entering. Yes, we are communicating. You are communicating. Thank you for that. And thank you so much for holding the space, my ladies and comrades. I greet you once again. The ministers and friends of Biafrans, I thank you. I want to thank our APM and our leaders who are holding on to their what they say. They did not capitulate. They continue maintaining their speech. They said they will not disappoint us, and I and good number will not disappoint them. Yes, I don't know about others. I will not disappoint them. I must follow them the last man standing. With any media than Nigeria want. I want them to answer because Nigeria, Aponja, Janjaweed, are deliberately paying people to instigate or to incite against heroes in Africa countries and beyond. We shouldn't do this to make it look as if we are problematic. You see, when some people understand what, before I go to the topic, what we're saying here, I want to say this so that I will not forget. Because this is serious. We're not paying attention to this, and we should pay attention to that. They are deliberately sponsoring their people, Fulanis in other countries, or their puppets in other countries to continue speaking ill of the Biafran people, so that the world will see us as bad people. We are not saints, and we are not the worst people. If we check the people in the world, we are among the good people. We are humanistic, life value people. We believe in live and let live. And we believe in he who wants me to live will live. He who wants me to live will not live. That is our philosophy. And I want to tell the Fulani and the Afonjas, when I say Afonjas, the Yoruba people that we call Afonja, they know themselves. As we call the Biafran people who are supposed to Obiaseki Fajuna. When we saw Afonja, they know themselves. Be rest assured that you will steal from your own juice. If we have ever wronged anybody or taken what belongs to anybody forcefully, you will succeed. But if not,
we are going to end up being destroyed. You and cohorts. That is my message to you. And I want all Biafrans who understand what is going through, blooded Biafrans, because all the electronic objects are not gold. I'm saying this with every alacrity, with every conviction that not all who speaks our tongue and bears our name are blooded. Those of you who are blooded, prepare yourself, whether you like it or not. We must fight. We must fight. Must fight. And imagine Nigeria terrorist government killed hundreds of people in Mazda and the Kanu in Afaruku Kingdom. The secretary of the palace killed Mazda and the Kanu royal parents, killed the royal couple by because they refused to be bribed. We don't know. Some people don't know. We don't know what they want Mazda and the Kanu family to. They promised them every heaven and earth. Even private jets, they rejected it. So when they invaded the home, they shot unknown chemical to them direct. The trauma led to their death. They killed them, and today, they still, Mazda Kano's own brother, they want to put him in Kuja prison when his brother is in prison. You see, this gross, how would I put it? They are pushers to the world, and we will not allow the world to follow top of us. We are going to push back. We are going to fight back. We are going to let them know that we are Biafrans, and we are not the people you can destroy. You cannot destroy us, rather we will destroy you. We will destroy you with everything you think you have. You can never subdue us. This is my message to the terrorist government, Afonja and Janjaweed. Tinubu, we know who you are. Just that some true Yorubas don't want to know the truth, or they know the truth. They just think that something good will come from. Tinubu is not a Yoruba person. He's not a Nigerian. Fulani know him. They know Fulani. They know themselves. That is why. And the sign things a sign before he become president. That is what he's working upon. If you think that Tinubu who protested, even called Nigeria all sorts of names, but now the same Tinubu is killing protesters. We are going to, and all you Bible robbers, stupid bandits. When we talk about these people before, some of you who don't see what we see, I thank God some of you have understanding what we're saying before. We are saying it from onset, from long time, telling you that the people that parade themselves, they are not Christians. They are not Christians. They are the same caliphates. Planted them to use them to deceive the Christians, to deceive their gullible followers. It's evidently obvious now that they are not what they tell you. Where are all these people? They're supposed to be in forefront of this protest. They're supposed to be in this, use this opportunity to protest the genocide against Christians. By the way, who made it possible? Can any bishop, any pastor, any reverend father in Nigeria come out to say boldly that he's the one that made it possible for the world to be speaking about the Christian genocide? No, they can't. We challenge them. It's Biafra government, led by APM and all of this, made it possible. What are they doing? They were busy telling the world that it's summer had a clash, climate change. And today, some of you are still paying tight to them, giving them the money that's supposed to be given to a BDF. Let me tell you something. Ignorance isn't excuse. You will pay for your ignorance. That money we are giving to those who are killing you, while those who are putting their life online are there, they need logistics to do better, to protect you and I very well. Reason you are not running, reason you are not being massacred in mass the way it is in bed. Can any of you come openly and deny or say that any Nigeria armed carrier is the reason you are not being running from your villages? If you say that, if you come out to say that the land will strike you dead, instanter. If you come out to deny BDF their credit,
tied to Mwaka, to Adeboye, to Udumeje, to Motefie, to all these Bible robbers, to Bishop Onaga, who is against your freedom, against man's land, and against your defense. Then you know that sometimes foolishness, ignorance is not excuse. Their ignorance will destroy you if you fail to reason. I don't think that any reasonable Biafran person will be paying tight to all these people today when those who are putting their life online are there. We're talking about logistics every time. You want them to use their urine or use their this thing to come and defend you. They put their life online for you to give them logistics needed to serve you well, to defend you well. It becomes something we are begging you, or we're talking every day. Keep giving tight to the criminals that are killing you. 50 massacred in a Boeing, which is more Kakipmut. Rather, it displayed 2 Bombardier helicopter and 1 private jet. To continue winning so, but one, it cannot protect them. You will wear bulletproof car inside and wear suit and wear apron on top. Then he tell you to be wearing all the apron. When they kill you, say you don't have faith. More time still challenging you. Because tomorrow you go and buy rubber bullets and give it to your regiment to come and shoot you and say you know. Let me bring the AK-47 and the magazine. Come with that apron. If you have finished that one magazine and you survive it, I will be a slave forever. The slave, he said, I will make myself stable. You will put your leg on top. That kind of slave I will be for you. I still challenge you in Wonka because we cannot keep quiet. You criminals, you Bible robbers are killing our people, deceiving our people, and making them not to do what they're supposed to do. All of you are supposed to be in the street. If you truly love the people, you have that you are deceiving, using their money to become rich. Your children are living life of affluence, living a extravagant life. Of the world. Adeboye come and say he apologized that he deceived the people that he paying tithe. They will not go to the money you collect from them. Have you returned it? We're going to call all of you. Please. Protect against Jonathan, all of you. But now we are all of you. These people are not Christians. They are not Christians. They are Caliphates. They are Islamists. They are planted to deceive you, to subjugate you, to punish you. We must call a spade a spade. If they are Christians, they're supposed to be out, speaking with every alacrity. Speaking against Christian genocide is the APM, some of you, the Biafran government is that some of you against are the one fighting for you. Fighting for you. And if you deny it, you can't deny it. And none of them can deny it. Biafran people, prepare, we must fight. This insult has taken to the next another level. I want to tell you things. You look at one man was saying today that policeman was telling him that you are even an Igbo man, you are protesting in Lagos. Some people don't understand what it means to be an Igbo man in Nigeria. I understand because I went through it. And not because you do anything, but because they see you as obstacle from them dipping their Quran in the Atlantic Ocean. Unfortunately, they planted their criminals who are part of us, using them to deceive you. On?
Marjonika, your time is up. Just take 1 minute to round up so we can call up the next person, please.
Okay, sir. So we're telling you people, all of you who are parading yourself as Igbo, as Biafran, gullible, creating accounts with Igbo name and Biafran name to deceive the gullible. I could never know you. The blooded sons of the land know themselves. The owners of the land know themselves. And the land will crush all of you. We end up being destroyed. And as for you, those of you who realize that Mazin Mandekano is not fighting for Igbo or only Biafra, but for entire indigenous people and beyond, thank you for realizing that. And keep the ball rolling. Don't relent. Don't go back.
Keep the ball, pushing the ball until we are free, because Nigeria is created to destroy every one of us for the interest of the Islamic Caliphate and their co-Western creator. Thank you for realizing that. And we must win as we continue to fight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazin Kudinamba. Thank you very much. Isi Victoria, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I said if like you wanted to say something, you can go ahead and call up the next person, please.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's okay.
Solomon
can go ahead. Yeah, Solomon can go ahead. Solomon can go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Am I coming out well?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. You're coming out. Go ahead.
Okay. Without wasting time, I'm enjoying us. I'm enjoying all we are saying, and I'm very glad that things are falling onto us in a pleasant place. So this is our heritage, according to the word of God. So see, Tutor have said many things. You know, women in our midst, they are waxing stronger. God gave us women that they cannot drink or get drunk before they come and speak. No, without shouting, without mistake. You will just, put words, princess by princess, line by line. So that I was enjoying what the tutor said. In short, Mazen Nandekane said that this is Biafra. People that is born for it, people that was born for it. That's the people we get that will get Biafra for us. Not a multitude. There are these people born, and the purpose is for them to get Biafra. That's what I'm seeing in Bridge. All these women, they are wonderful. And it comes to men. Men are extra wonderful. Because man always man. So our men are wonderful. I thank our APM. Igbo say that the Pataka Vichalia, the mock, carry portfolio. You take picture, you show the Photoshop. The thing have materialized to the thing that is turning the world and bringing more light, more protection to Christian. And hearing the ears that refused to hear us before is hearing us now because of our APM and our PM and our lobbyists. And I thank God for men on ground, the military, Biafra militaries, Biafra armies that is defending the land. If not for them, I don't know what we will be experiencing today. Maybe Benue State, the North could have been better than us because they will come with rage and fury to just not our rage and fury. I got there with even on to just finish us up. That's what I mean, not our rage and fury. Our rage and fury is a wonderful man that God planted in our midst. He's a man of God. So the thing that happened yesterday, I am very glad that God have remembered us. You know, it's like the more Nigeria do, the more they shoot, the more they deny, the more they shoot their leg, they shoot their own leg. So they are shooting their leg now. The world has seen it. It's like in those days of Mordecai in the book of Esther, chapter 5. Those days of Esther and Mordecai and Haman, when there was a tussle between Haman and Mordecai, because Mordecai refused to submit to Haman. Then Haman can gazette law to go and give King Ahasuerus to use it that in 20 days that the whole Jews will be wiped out because of their subordinate to Herman. So, but things fall apart. That at the D-Day, something happened. That the way Herman was, when the accused, Herman was accused to the of that evil he wanted done to the Jew. Then Herman wanted to help himself and fall into the deep pit he dug for Mordecai. And that same day, in the same gallows he organized for Herman, for Mordecai was used to kill him that day. It was just that's how it goes. So that's what happened yesterday and at Abuja and the global Mazen Nandekano Day. So Nigeria has showed themselves able. You know, this when we talk about this Nigeria, we are talking about British establishment. Called supposed to not even Nigeria supposed to answer, but it's supposed to answer satanic verses. Nigeria is the evil of Nigeria is too much. I'm talking to the whole world to hear me. The evil of Nigeria is too much that to begin to explain it. The books that will be big like dictionary, we be writing again to talk about Nigeria. Nigeria is evil. It's satanic verses. So that is, if you don't call it satanic verse, call it abattoir. And then if you don't call it that one, call it zoo. Even zoo is better, is heaven where Nigeria is. Nigeria is very bad. You see, whenever you are in you dream a dream and saw Nigeria army or Nigeria uniform men, enter 40 days fasting because they are nightmare to us today. Go to with what happened yesterday. Imagine what is happening in the east. That's how Amor tanker will fool every street. You know, army, both those in rag, this will be in the street with full ammunition, walking in the street, and they made the people of the many towns, many villages to vacate to IDP, where they are living as refugees. Now, the newsmen they are not covering it. So of course they map us out to wipe us out. So that is what still happened yesterday. Then they enter into the trap of the world to arrest a lawyer and the leading counsel of Mazen Nandekano. Even arrest the brother again. Even so. So that's how wicked they are, and as a result, the world have seen it. So it's helped us to, it brought more topic, and not only topic, it brought more evidence. Evidence that the world are looking, they have seen it. I don't think that there is any doubt. They will doubt again. I don't think there is any denier. They will deny. Again, they are not killing Christians. Or they are not subjugating journalists and media men. This show that they done the right act. And the all Nigeria, I mean, all the digital people are living in fear. None of them can talk. Even the so-called some of the men of God that are supposed to lead us to Washington, lead us to House of Commons. Now it's supposed to lead us to EU. That's supposed to lead us even to Pope. Those men of God are hidden with fear. They are fearing their bank account because too much money is in their bank account. They are fearing their gigantic building and the buildings they build everywhere. So of which they are now, even if you ask them, are you being are they killing you? They will say no. They may say no because of fear. So everybody living in fear in Nigeria because of people. They use barrel of guns, stand at everybody back. If you talk, then I'm more tanker. We stand at your domot, at your front. So that's what we are seeing. But now they showed it up yesterday, and the whole world has seen it. So I believe, and now,
Mazi, please,
I believe that
just round up. Thank you.
It's well. I'm rounding up. So I believe that the ground has been softened. For the world to put yam into the ground. So that's how farmers are doing. So the everything is there now for them to know that we need the help. We Biafrans need the help. It's very dangerous. In short, to Nigeria, it's a crime to be a Biafra. It's even crime to be a Nigerian today. So that is what is going on. They are denying it, but they have shown themselves. I don't know. They feel shame to Al Jazeera and shame to BBC and shame to CNN channels. All of them, shame to all of them, because the international media has seen it and recorded it. So I believe that God will use them today to put us in order. To empower us, to make us to be free from all the genocide going on. Thank you. All hail Biafra. I thank all the ministers. I thank our APM. I thank our Minister of Information. All these people is extraordinary. Extraordinary. We're extra wonderful. So thank you. Take me as I am. I don't know how to speak a sweet word, but I try as God may have it. Thank you. All hail Biafra.
Thank you so very much for your submission, Mazi. Thank you very much. That was cool. Please, let's try our best possible to stay within the scope of the topic, please. That was very good, Mazi. Thank you very much. Mazi 1 million, are you there? It's your turn now, please. Fire on. Thank you. Or if you're not close to your mic, can we have Simon Epa 1, Biafra Media?
Okay, my brother, thank you. Greetings to all Biafrans and freedom lovers. My special greetings to everyone. I thank all the ministers in the house, and I greet every one of you. And I want to especially thank our APM, His Excellency Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, for all the good work and the proactive actions which he has taken so far, and is leading the way, making us known and being talked about. I'm very grateful that the event that is unfolding has made the entire world to focus their satellites in the Nigerian state and to continue to expose the atrocities which the Nigerian state and their actors continue to perpetrate on Christians and on the Biafra people. You know, we Biafrans, we are all over the place. If we can be found in countries that are outside Africa, then talk less of that contraction called Nigeria. Biafrans are everywhere. And the much talked about Christian genocide is being targeted at Biafrans that are located in various parts of Nigeria. We can see this even from the Nigerian news headlines, how they have burnt and closed down Biafran businesses in the northern Nigeria because of their Sharia law. They destroyed Biafran businesses. They said they are selling alcohol. They destroyed all that. They burn churches. They kill people just to render the Biafran people useless. But to God be the glory. We always prevail. And I thank God that the actions of our government in the homeland has also become a greater shield to protect our homeland, to protect our territory, to protect the people there, and prevent these terrorist invaders from coming in to perpetrate their evil. Our BDF is doing so much. They are trying so hard. I applaud them every day because what they are doing is not an easy task. Only God will reward them for all that they do for us. Because I don't know how they manage it, but only God is their strength. And I appreciate them every day for all that they do. Yes, I also want to take this opportunity to appreciate all the people that went out in good number yesterday for the protest. Hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. To me, it was a huge success because we could see the number of people that came out, and that protest significantly made two things stood out. The fact that years back during the NSAS protest, it was still on the 20th of October that took place, that Nigerians lost so much lives. And it also fell on a Monday, which is the holy day of sitting at home. So it was a situation of either you sit at home or you join the protest. Whichever way, it was to free our supreme leader. I am grateful for the strength of Shawari. He was steadfast despite the odds that were thrown at him, despite the effort from the Nigerian government to pull him off. He stood his ground. He continued on the mobilization, and finally that day came, and he was able to see it through. But there is a lesson. I don't know how many people have thought of this. There is a lesson I think we should learn from what happened yesterday. It was a good thing. It was marvelous. But what I learned is that grassroots mobilization is the key. Grassroots mobilization. So we as Biafrans, we need to do more. Our state admin in the homeland, this task falls directly upon you and your executive. Grassroots mobilization must be intensified so that people will become aware of what we are doing. We should bring in more people because what we are doing, we need to have a lot of people to pull that crowd. So there is a lot to do on grassroots mobilization. Another lesson which I learned is that we don't have to depend on this southeastern political and all the people that they say they are doing underground negotiation. We will negotiate. It's a political solution we want. This or that. We don't have to rely on all those people because we could see clearly that yesterday they were all absent. They were all absent. None of them showed up. And the same thing they keep on doing. So we don't have to depend upon them. We have to mobilize ourselves. We need to mobilize the grassroots to be sure that everyone out there understands what we are doing and the benefit of what we stand to gain when Biafra is fully recognized. So because of time constraint, I don't wish to take much time. I am just being grateful to everyone out there that took part yesterday. I'm being grateful to our APM and all the cabinet members, our information minister, we cannot leave him out. He's doing marvelously well. All the cabinet members in their various capacities, they are doing marvelously well. And we appreciate all of them for all that they keep doing for us. We say God will continue to bless them and empower them to do the more. And I want to also use this opportunity to call on every Biafrans out there. We have seen how togetherness can make things happen. We need to come together. We need to support Bricky. We need to pull funds together. So let us come out in number during every fundraising, because this is all that we have to do now. We cannot go and hold protests like they did yesterday. They will shoot us down. The power we have is in our donation. The power we have is in sitting at home. This is all we are tasked to do. And I call on every Biafra out there in diaspora and in the homeland to contribute. It doesn't matter how much is it. The little contribution you make today will go a long way to support our BDF to continue to do their job. So I'm calling on everyone out there. If you don't know how to donate to us, just contact your state admin. Whichever state you come from, contact your admin. He will guide you. It's very easy. So don't be left out. Don't be on the fence. Don't be a bystander. Don't be a logozet. Join the moving team. Our APM and our cabinets, they are doing so much. And we need to support them to continue to do more. My brothers and sisters, I call upon you to also do your best, because if all of us keep doing what we can do best, then for sure, Biafra is guaranteed, and it will come so easily. Thank you so much, the host, Tutor. Thank you for the co-host, Toti and Nsi. Thank you for the opportunity you've given me to speak. God will continue to bless you all for all the good work you do here. Even though I'm not a frequent speaker, sometimes I listen, but I appreciate every one of you that take so much time to be in this space to educate our people. Thank you, Tutor. You are really a tutorial of knowledge, and we can see that every time we listen to you, we ourselves become encyclopedia of knowledge. Thank you so much for your effort. Thank you for everything, and God will continue to strengthen you. And finally, I want to say that we are all blessed. God has given us everything we need. We will pray, but we will also do action, because prayer without action is nothing. Our action is our agenda. Our action is our agenda. Our action is supporting Briggy, the cabinet, supporting the APM. This is our action. So let's come together and do it. Thank you so much. I use my mic.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you very much. You made a very, very important point, saying that we all need to do our best. We need to put in our best for us to achieve whatever we're doing right now. And putting in our best, you made us understand that it's all about Ejema and Eje. That's the only way to get it done. Thank you so very much for your submission. Yeah, my dear brother, 1 million. I want to believe you are close to your mic now. And Brad David, God David, welcome back. Yeah. I think the network has kicked you out again. Oh my God. All right, we'll still wait on you. Please try and come back. In the meantime, 1 million. Oh yeah, take you over from here.
My brother.
History long. Ilongo. Anti-tutors. Toti Villa.
Ndewo. I know they talk again, no. I know they talk again. Don't tune me.
You see, say me, I they put the too much, they come up again. So sometimes when matter don't reach like this,
they don't put tutors for quarantine. Tutors they quarantine.
Wristwatch and cup of tea. Wristwatch and cup of tea. My boss, I greet you. You know, the matter don't be as it go be. You know, say, good, it's not be everybody will go class, nine learn lesson. You know, say sometimes if we go class finish, we come out for inside class, go sit there and say, John, how far you copy, you miss that line, I beg, get me for your notes, make I use it. But all of them go the same school, they're not in the same class. That be the problem where we get. If you will check very well now, we go see, say the topic, say the protests that change everything, and Biafrans now see one solution. Biafra. Anti-tutors. Don't say sometimes I know why you always bring all this kind of topic come on. Not be for people like us. Because if you ask me, I would say this one solution. Now be today me know about one solution. It don't take. They say now only stubborn fly we refuse to hear word. Now they follow the corpse enter inside grave. Now so. When our leader Mas now become the lecturers that time, he said very soon I can't say how no. And you know, sometimes the words are very cheap, but we don't really understand the implications of those words. You know, and most times when it's coming, when it's coming to pass, you know, some of us basically, you know, normally, you know, one thing about our people, we quickly forget. You know, we quickly forget. Very, very easy for us to forget something that might just happen now. So, when I know verso, because me. You get the angle when I dey come, but now based on this topic and based on the protest, and you know, say my mouth, if you see small. So, and because me, this time around, they're not the tell blind man say rain before. Because this whole thing is getting too much, and our people is still delaying. I don't understand. Is this what we will be every time we come and be Biafra only one solution? For a very long time, for a very long time, we are here. Even before the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I knew that it is only one solution, only one. This man has been preaching day and night, lecturing. He thought that he was talking to human beings, not knowing that some of them, not all, some were animals, worse than animals. Foolish idiots everywhere. Look at what is happening to us, and now we are coming up now. We are not the one. It's only bringing out and telling that it's only one solution. They don't know that it's one solution. Is there any other solution? All this nonsense that they have been running up and that did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not tell them? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to America, asked them to donate $1, were they stupid? Now they are destroying their properties. They are shouting. Mad people everywhere. You see, all these things, sometimes if we are talking, we need to sometimes ask ourselves some questions, and so that we will understand and know where we will just channel our focus to. You see, this protest, nothing concern any Igbo politician, whether the lawyers or whether all of them, nothing concern them. Nothing. This protest was Showore that initiated this protest. But you know, we have all forgotten so quick. Where is Ejiofor? You know, when this whole issue started from the beginning, somebody who was kidnapped from Kenya, a competent lawyer, knew with evidences and everything, finds out that this man was kidnapped. Why can you be even going to attend that court for the first place? How will you be going there and they will tell you that they are facing court? You will still go and you will still stand. Who were you deceiving all this while? Listen to Biafrans. I mean, if you want to bring me down, bring me down. See, all this why from the beginning, because you know sometimes it is easy to sell, but that thing when you sell it, sometimes you when you go back to the market to look for that thing, the price increases. So there's no way you can get that thing from the same amount or from the same value you bought it before, because things might change. It is either it decrease or either increase. So that is it. So now you see the issue of this protest and the issue of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, some of these people now, some of them that were, arrested, are not applauding the so-called terrorist government for what they are doing. The question I've been asking myself is that, what is giving the zoo, the infantry, the audacity, after even though that the whole world is even talking, and they still went ahead, continue to do this, carry out this kind of injustice against, people, the innocent people who are just, protesting, exercising their civil rights, to the extent that an Anthony to the detainee that they were protesting for his release, that they detained illegally, that they kidnapped from Kenya, who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was also arrested yesterday. And up till now, the information now is that they are still there, they are still here, and they have been transferred to Kuje prison. So now, Biafrans, we should ask ourselves a question: are we going to now focus our energy talking about these people now, or we are going to focus our energy on looking at this one solution? Because you see, these things they have been compromised for a very long time. Because that is the reason why you see this Fulani Janjaweed, this terrorist Nigerian government has the infantry to do whatsoever they want to do to these noblemen without even looking back. Because they accepted from the beginning. They accepted, because they never came out to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from the beginning. None of them, all of them, they were aware of his kidnapping. They never come until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opened his mouth and said, I was kidnapped from Kenya. Until our prime minister exposed them. They all attacked him. Mazi Samonepa. He told us everything, how these people were compromised from the beginning. But we kept quiet and we were watching. And the same thing happens to them. Now the whole thing now is not choking them, because we didn't give up. They tried everything possible to use these people